Back with IDX TV, I have Jason Lee in the house, who is Director of Business Development at CCL. Very nice to have you here in Las Vegas. How you doing?
Thank you very much. I'm very well, thank you.
Nice to have you. Great to be here. It's our final day. There's still a lot of action going on. Wanted to get some questions with you. Can you tell our friends back home, what is CCL? What do you guys do?
Yeah, CCL is a customs specialist. We specialize in handling cross-border e-commerce shipments. For example, when people shop online, companies like DHL or FedEx, they consolidate shipments from US and then they ship it to the UK. And we are the company who takes over once the shipment arrives in the UK. So we'll take them back to our ETSF warehouse, and then we do the customs clearance for them, and then hand it over to the last mile carrier, and then who is responsible then to deliver to home for consumers. Yeah.
Definitely an interesting part of the business, of the life cycle there. That's a lot of trust that your business is given to handle these packages.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, we are an authorized operator for by the customs, and the warehouse we operate is controlled and monitored by and audited by customs as well. So when we bring these goods back, everything's monitored. We can't steal any packages. So so when we bring before the shipment arrives, we actually our customer has already uploaded data to our system, which is an in-house developed IT system, very advanced, and we were able to process large data. Just that you can imagine. When you're having thousands of people importing things into UK, a lot of data to process, and it's fully integrated with the UK customs and also the EU customs as well. So yeah, we're able to handle volume both to the UK and Europe.
So are you planning to try to cover the entire globe? Is that even possible for a company like yours to do?
I mean, it is possible, and CCL is also part of Lenton Group. Lenton Group is a Hong Kong-based company, and we do have a global network of customs brokers and logistic providers. So yes, if you simply put, that's yes is to that question. Yeah.
That is excellent. So what brought you to RLA? I know that's a pretty basic question, pretty general, but what do you think?
So RLA is RLA, as we all know, is focused on reverse logistic, circular economy. I mean, certainly from CCL's perspective, because we not only do we do customs clearance when they're inbound into UK and Europe, but we also do handle returns. So when consumers choose to return or the parcels didn't get delivered for whatever reason, and our warehouse can be used as a return address. And then, CCL will receive these returns. We scan them, identify whose parcel they are, and then potentially, depends on the agreement, whether we can ship them back to
international return.
Yes, international returns. Yes, so we can return them back to origin. But sometimes, if shipments are very low value, we do offer the service to simply destruct them. So it really depends on the retailer and logistic providers whatever they want us to do.
Now, was that serving that function? Was that part of the original business model, or is that something you expanded into the returns, or was that all part of the strategy from day one?
That's part of the strategy.
That's to make the arm of the body.
Yeah, exactly. We just want to have some added value to our customers. Especially for international retailers, they don't have a warehouse to ship their returns. When their customer asks, "Where can I return the goods?" They don't have a local facility, and I think our warehouse serves that purpose for them. So back to your question about why we're here. I think because this conference is focused on reverse logistics, so part of what we do is return and duty drawback. We can help people recover import taxes as well. So it's somewhat relevant to this conference, and also it's very interesting to learn what other people are doing. Especially all those big online retailers, what kind of challenges they are facing. So it's very, I think it's very insightful for some of the panel discussions and presentations. So we're also here to gain some insights, industry insights and trends.
Are you getting some?
Of course.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, definitely. Especially like now, sustainability and the circular economy is just a hot topic, and everybody's trying to do their bit. And although this is slightly, it's not irrelevant, but CCL, because we're just a customs broker, it doesn't depend on us what we do about the goods. So it's mostly we rely on the retailers to tell us what to do. So, but it's also interesting to hear about their challenges.
You just mentioned on circular economy. Obviously, that's perhaps the largest buzzword that we have in our whole industry. Yeah. Can you speak to a little bit about your concepts of the circular economy and kind of how you think you fit into all of it?
You're testing my knowledge now.
Sure.
Well, I think I think from our point of view, we there's not too much we can do, because again, it depends on the manufacturers and the retailers. What do they want to do with their goods? Whether their goods can be, reused and refurbished and then resell to the secondary market. I think that is completely sort of depends on them. But as a customs broker, of course, we wanted to help them maybe to reduce the returns and help them, educate their customers, or help them capture the data, why their customers return their goods, and where are the locations that typically have returns, etc., etc. I think,
so sorry. How are you getting that data? Is it some proprietary software solution, traditional software solution?
Yeah, so we do have a software called eTurn, where the customer can choose which packages they want to return, or which items in that package they can return, and then choose the reason why they want to return it. And obviously, their home delivery address is already in the data, so all this information we can feed back to our customers.
Thank gosh for you. I think of all the times I've ordered things from internationally online and things of that nature. And who knows? Maybe they went through your hands at some point. You never know.
Yeah, absolutely.
You never know.
You never know. Yeah.
So, what's the rest of the year look like for you? It seems like you had a good time here at RLA. A lot of kind of rubbing elbows, getting inspired. What's next?
Well, I think this year our probably biggest focus, and also as a challenge, that I think the customs has definitely stepped up with their customs audit. I think that creates a lot of issues to a lot of international traders to meet the customs compliance, in certain countries. So I think our responsibility as a customs broker is to educate our customers how they can stay customs compliant, and making sure that the customs declaration or the whole customs process is as smooth as possible, so that there's no disruption to their goods, so that their goods are safely and compliantly delivered to the consumers.
Good stuff. Jason Lee, Director of Business Development, my friend, CCL. Thank you for all you do to make sure that all of these packages coming from all around the world get to where we got to go.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much,
Thanks
Madison.
for your time. I appreciate you. Cheers, everyone, from IDX TV.